Hi there, I'm Kathy Caswell, and thank you for showing an interest in reducing stress, feeling better, and unlocking your potential. I wanted to take a few minutes just to talk about truth versus what we believe to be true. And there's a lot of talk in the media right now about truth in a lot of different areas, and we're all struggling to find truth. And it's really important that we do have the freedom to choose. But one of the things that I feel it's really important to remember is that our truth is based on beliefs, right? And our beliefs are something that we've formed from the culture that we grow up in. It's something even that we pick up in the culture before we're even aware of what's going on. And so we have come to these conclusions in life. We have these experiences that teach us what the truth is. But again, it's these beliefs that we have that help us to perceive things to be true. And what becomes really challenging is when we live in a world where everybody has a lot of really different experiences. People have different religious backgrounds. People have different cultures and ethnic backgrounds, different, financial backgrounds, and with all of these differences, we all, it's a bit cliche, but we all live a different reality. And one of the things that has been very powerful for me is to be able to notice what I'm reacting to in everyday life so that I can kind of shift some of the energy that I have bound in my beliefs. So it's not so much about changing my beliefs as is about shifting that energy that's there so that I'm not quite as reactive. So when something that doesn't match my belief, and I'll give you an example. I grew up, and I talk about this often, I grew up on a busy dairy farm, right? And so what's so important about being on a busy dairy farm? Well, we knew that you had to hurry up, you had to go fast, you had to do your share of the work, especially being in a large family. And we were conditioned to work hard and work fast. And so that was great. I went and started working corporately, and again, I got lots of great performance appraisals because I could work hard and I could work fast. I got a lot of things done, and it served me well over my career. And then it got to the point, in 2015, we were going through some major changes when I worked at Kraft, Heinz bought Kraft, and the whole culture changed overnight. And all of a sudden, here I am, you're trying to get everything done, and there's a lot of people are no longer working beside you. You have a lot of new systems, your customers going through a lot of changes. And all of a sudden, you can only work so hard, you can only go so fast, and you're still not getting things done. And what happens is you end up reacting. And for me, being able to learn how to shift those reactions allowed me to find my calm sometimes, right? I knew what I had to do, then I had to do it. Um, but anyway, I recognized when I was reacting, and I could say, oh, something triggered something there. So I could actually work to address it. And so I was able to be calmer. And at that point, I was better able to, instead of getting stuck on what I believed to be true, I was able to find a calmer spot to see a bigger picture. And, from there, I guess the truth emerges when we can see a broader perspective and see different sides of the story. But when we're working so hard to be kind of do what we believe needs to be done, and especially in a really changing world, and when there's a lot of things coming at us that are contrasting what we believe to be true, being able to resolve some of those or shift the energy in some of those beliefs really allows for a broader perspective. And I think when we have a broader perspective, it's maybe not the whole truth, but we can see a bigger picture of what the truth is, and we're not reacting in the same manner to people that don't speak what we believe, right? Then we can say, oh, I can recognize that they're coming at from their belief system, their values, and let's see how we can find a way forward. So that is a little bit, again, the model I use is logosynthesis. It is all about healthy living to me. It's about routinely noticing what bothers me and clearing those triggers. And when I'm not triggered, my stress response isn't as activated. And to me, that's what healthy living is about, to be able to have the common clarity to move forward with what's important in our lives. So that's my thought on truth versus what I believe to be true. And if you have any questions, if you want to explore logosynthesis a little further, you can explore videos on this channel. And yeah, feel free to reach out. I do have the Essence Unlock Potential app that can get you started to use the technique and kind of guide you through to relieve some of the pressure you might be feeling when you're faced with all these differing truths. Okay, take care.